Do you want to try the intro this time, or do you still just want me to do the intro?
I'll give the old intro a try.
Good to go.
Hey! Christmas again in July, because this is the correct timeline now. Ghost of
June.
Christmas Present. No.
June.
Oh. You're correct.
It's June.
I stand corrected.
Sit.
But
Corrected.
But still, you know what? My birthday is June 24th, which is halfway in between Christmases. And so as a child, I had the best time span between gift-giving holidays that anyone could ask for. I got like, thanks.
It really is. It's like the equinox of gift giving.
Exactly. You got shit out of luck by like
Dude,
getting
5
all
days
your...
before Christmas is not a good time to have a birthday.
No.
You know what you got to do? You got to get back up in there. You got to stay there for 6 months and gestate longer.
Yeah.
Or become out a preemie and almost die due to complications in childbirth. 3-month-old Nepo babe. No, not Nepo. What is it? Preemie.
Preemie, that's it.
Well, you know what I say? Preemie stands for premium, if you ask me.
I'll let my wife know. She was a preemie.
Really?
By like 2 months.
I was telling a joke.
Well, and I think she, I think she
I'm just kidding. No, it means premium.
Exactly. Podcast.
Coming in hot on this one. Coming in
yeah.
hot. Are you hot about something? Are you hot about something? Because it's fucking hot.
Should I adjust?
It's hot out. It's summer. I don't know. I'm
yeah.
just trying to use that. You're coming. Are you coming in hot? Do you got something you want to bitch about?
Yeah. You know what? It's June. Obviously. I'm pretty mad that Canada decided to hotbox us.
Hotbox us? That's what you're gonna call it? All the smoke coming in?
Yeah,
they hotboxed us. They kept smoking all that legal weed.
We get it. It's legal here too. We're good.
Like we get it. Enough. Maybe ease up on it. Yeah.
Gee, I sure hope it doesn't happen again. In July.
This is grim. This is just grim. Because you're going into. Why are the things you're angry about just get sad? Well, on a lighter note, we do have a surprise in store for you after we get through the music. We're going to have live commentary on one of the first videos that we made.
If this podcast wasn't already a look behind the curtain, enough, this year, year 6, the year of our Lord, Geese laying was the first.
You implied that it's 6 AD. You said year 6 of our Lord.
This was the first year that we documented a little bit of the behind the scenes.
You know what's the funniest thing for me to imagine? It's just like somebody in like ancient like Rome. And they're like, what year is it? Oh, fuck, I forget. I think it's 6. like, oh, yeah. What year is it? 6? 7?
6.
What are we on now? It's so funny.
How did they navigate like the calendar switch back then?
Dude, I don't know. That'd be an interesting thing to look up.
That would be an interesting thing to look up. Who invented time?
You know what fucks me up? It's like there's 32. I think it's 32. I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong on the number. Fuck off. I don't give a shit about Jesus. So there's 32 years between 0 BC and 0 AD where Jesus was alive. What the fuck? Why don't we have something for that?
Don't know.
Like they're like Jesus year 1, Jesus year 2. Like
we kind of just forget about those.
Dude, historians fumbled the ball so hard. Fuck historians, dude. Fuck them all to death.
Yep.
What year is it? Like 7?
6.5, I think.
6? Okay, so, yep, 6. Good year.
We got some goodies for you this time. We're back to doing good music after a misstep.
Take a pinch of salt with that good part of it, but like it's better.
Yeah,
we can get through it.
No, I think it's one of our. it's this isn't like my favorite, but I every time I come across it, I'm just like, no, this is a solid album.
This one's solid.
This like set the standard. Or like at number 4, like we kind of walked into our new standard, and then 5, we just like I don't know, vomited in our mouth for an entire album. And I think
this is one of the albums that you can hear us having fun.
Yeah,
like it's in the recording that we were enjoying ourselves, especially Carol the Melodicas. We do little bits.
Yeah,
we're giggly and
no, I think this like if you look at the waveform right here, a solid 1/3 of this song is just us giggling.
Okay, so you can just start it and we'll just talk over it.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Like laughing at. I don't know. There's always something so funny about a blown out melodica. We went to try it and just no. There's still one more loud noise. I can see it in the waveform.
Yeah,
it's me.
Music is pain.
Music is pain. What are frogs? Yeah, and then we just play Carol the Bells on here.
No, but like this took some skill. Like we got this all done in one take, like at the same time. Like I distinctly remember us watching the piano roll for this like on YouTube, like trying to follow along and like learning it to begin with.
Yeah. I took all the easy parts because I'm like, dude, I've never played a piano for real. And I was like, I just got a melodica because I thought it'd be fun.
It works.
They're fun. It works. I remember getting a little tired out because I'm like, my hands aren't used to playing piano keys. Yeah. So it's just like, all right, fuck it.
Like, oh, I've been playing this thing for a minute straight. That's a lot longer than I anticipated.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm a little baby about that, I guess.
Yeah. No, I never quite figured out like the right way to like. I mean,
the only good way
be drilled into me, but I was just playing like this.
The only good way is to get the tube that like allows you to sit upright and like push it on your lap.
Well, see, like I that's all I have now. Yeah, that's all I have. I lost like the other mouthpiece, and I miss it.
You do?
Yeah, I actually do. I don't know. I was probably a little bit more comfortable like that. I don't know why though. I feel like functionally I could have just like, I don't know.
Good song.
See, like,
it was you and your little squeak. I love it.
Like, I feel like we normally, the vast majority of these, like, we just leave us like laughing at the end of it. But that was like probably the most like unfiltered joy that deserved to be there.
Okay, that was in 2016. That was 7 years ago now.
That's because obviously we all know the benchmark for 2016, but like I didn't even put it together that we would have been recording that after Trump got elected.
We were still enjoying ourselves. So.
Yeah. No.
Okay. It's kind of funny in retrospect because it's like Trump's an idiot. And like I remember when he got elected, I was a little bit like things felt somber the day after.
Oh my god!
Because it was like the year started out with like Bernie's gonna win, and then we got Trump, and then it was like a really depressing moment.
Actually, no, I'm asking my topical question now because I think you're kind of gonna get into it. What was it like for you, like the day after Trump got elected?
Oh, I went to work at Guitar Center and just everybody was bummed and like nobody talked about it. And everybody was just like, dude. And they're like, right. Like nobody, because it's Guitar Center and it's a bunch of idiots that play instruments and they're like, dude, like, just all high out of their minds.
Yeah.
And everybody's just like, dude. And I was like, I know.
Yeah.
And then I forgot. I don't know what happened after that, but like everybody was just bummed the first day. Nobody could even get mad.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think it was like one of those things where like you believed every poll that you heard, and you're like, oh, Hillary's gonna win in a landslide because, like, of course she is. Trump's an idiot, and you just like all of a sudden have to be confronted with the idea that like 50% of the people, well, less than 50% because popular vote, but so many people were all about it.
Yeah,
you know what
like
I mean. And then finding out like well, he's not listening to this. Finding out my dad is like a Trump dude, and my mom loves Trump, and like I was just like, I'm ostracized now,
right?
Well, and for such a dumb thing.
Yeah.
But like, dude, Trump was a funny president. Dude, nothing is funnier to me than Trump going like, you can't touch your face anymore. I haven't touched my face in months. I miss it. And I just like, I love that line, dude.
I don't know why, but like out of all the bullshit, the one that sticks with me the most is him calling the CEO of Apple Tim Apple. Like that's like Kofif had its time. Like we ran that one into the ground.
That one,
but like
I got so sick of it.
God,
so quick.
Tim Apple just fucking kills me,
dude. My favorite tweets are the ones from Trump, are the ones from like I think it was a long time ago. It was like 2010 or 11.
Yeah,
and he's just like, Kristen Stewart's no good for. For Robert Pattinson. She's awful. Yeah. She's cheated on him many times. I've seen it before. And then everybody went bonkers for it. Yeah. And then he made a follow-up tweet that was like, everybody wants me to keep talking about Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson. We're going to get to it. I got to look into it some more now, and I'll get back to everyone. And he had like 3 or 4 more tweets, and they're all so funny. Yeah. Because it's just like this, like, 60-year-old man commenting on the relationship of like Hollywood 20-somethings, and it's like, what are you doing with your life, dude?
Holy shit! God, yeah, that's perfect. So me,
where were you on the day that the towers hit the ground, dude?
Like, I
just gonna gloss over it, okay?
Honestly, like, I actually know you.
This isn't about 9/11,
but like, it was interesting where like. I actually like let me follow this all the way through, because like at the time, like the day after, I there was a part of me that was like, this feels like the closest that I'm gonna feel to like a 9/11 aftermath, but I kind of had the thing. Yeah, but like,
really?
No, that's why I said like let me hear it out, because like I it didn't take me long to like think about it and process it. Like no, this is very different. Like obviously there's so many differences.
More
but like
children in the Middle East,
yeah,
and on the border of Mexico are gonna die, so it's fine,
right? But like,
because it's not 3,000 white people.
Yeah, no, like entirely different things. Like I can say now that it feels more like this comparison to like COVID, like the beginning of COVID, being like, I have a really empty feeling inside that. And it just feels, it just feels empty, and it just feels like we're in for a really rough patch, like this anticipating thing. And that's like, that's why I was like, I better stop comparing this to 9/11. This is like entirely different, but like my brain wanted to go there. That's how people, fucked I was. Yeah.
Yeah. Like everybody was a little fucked up, and I'm glad you recognize that was a fucked up view, because it's like saying like, it's like when people are like, Joe Biden is like gonna kill everybody. He's gonna make everybody tuck their genitals into their butt, then he's also it's just like Nazi Germany.
Yeah, like absolutely.
Like people doing like crazy comparisons.
Yeah, like no, I remember even that time, like everybody was comparing.
This isn't a political podcast.
No, this is a Christmas podcast. This is a podcast.
This is a can of worms that maybe we should have left at the end, so people could check out.
Sounds like my family's Christmas.
This is like okay, that is a very good point. Mm-hmm. This is a family dinner table, but it's an echo chamber.
Exactly.
You know that, right?
Exactly.
It's like the scrubbed version of your fucking family dinners.
So I'll cut to the chase on where I was that day. I went over to my friend's house or my friend's apartment. We lived in the same apartment building. You know, we were both just like, I just need to be around someone, and he handed me like a beer. It was
You
like
were in Binghamton still,
I was in
right?
Binghamton. Yep. It was like 3 p.m. You know, we were both just like, just like slowly drinking a beer. Like, you know, we weren't getting like wasted or anything. And then,
dude, I haven't said wasted in so long.
I apologize.
No, I'm happy because I haven't used that vernacular for getting drunk in so long. Wow, I'm gonna say wasted sometime when Anthony's back. This
Amazing.
is gonna be funny.
All right, another throwback to 2016, and then like the mid beer was when I get a call from, because I was working at the campus preschool at the time.
Oh, yeah.
And I get a call from my boss, and I was supposed to be at a shift. That was the one time that I forgot. I just flat out forgot that I had work. And, you know, luckily she was really chill about it. She was like, oh, yeah, just get here as soon as you can. And I was like, yeah, we'll be there in 15 minutes. And I'm like,
gotta finish this beer.
Yeah, I'm like, am I drunk? Am I legally allowed to be around children with the amount of alcohol in me?
Dude, it's fine if you pop a road soda before you go to pre-K.
Yeah, that's it. So that is where I was. I was drunk playing with preschoolers.
Can you say something else?
We're gonna just assume that all of our YouTube viewers, specifically the YouTube ones, I don't know why I called you out on YouTube. We're gonna have good faith that that the words out of my mouth were were to be taken.
Dude, the 5,500 followers that you have on the other channel are gonna be so dismayed by this news.
Dude, I'm gonna get canceled.
Yeah,
fuck.
It's fine.
It's fine.
I've been canceled a couple times. It's fine. It's just kind of like a facial appeal at a spa, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just saying shit.
Anyway,
yeah, let's do the second song. How about that? Fuck, dude.
That sounds wonderful.
I like how we're like, let's dive right in, and then we just like for so long. We can't hear it, y'all, folks.
You can hear it. We can't hear it. Now we can hear it. All right, we're doing good. Oh, my Alvin and the Chipmunks fact was in my back pocket for the entire time, and now I get to...
The entire time of what? 2 months?
Yeah, a full 2 months. This has been a long time coming.
Taking out of your back pocket.
So, no, let's back it up. Let's back it up. Back it up. You hear the, all my background, like, little quips?
That's not a quip.
Come on, wake up, Tom. It's Christmas morning. Let's go. Really all particularly good morning.
They're fun. Yeah. I like it.
That was speaking of Alvin and the Chipmunks. The cartoon opens with its beginning, or it's like the first song that shows up. It is Alvin and the Chipmunks waking Dave up. And with that, and so like that was the first time that I like was exposed to that song as a child, and didn't really hear many other versions of it throughout my entire life. Really? And so it just got ingrained in my head that like it just sounds wrong. It sounds empty if someone's not going, come on, wake up, Dave!
I like that. I like that that's the way you feel.
And yes, I could have done a chipmunk voice the entire time that we could have used on the Chipmunk song, but decided to withhold that.
Dude, nothing is funnier to me than how this solo breaks down at the very end. Or right here. Dude, we always are like, oh man, we gotta do a solo here, and then we fucking jump off a cliff and hit the ground at terminal velocity.
We keep it in somehow, knowing that if we just do it again, it's probably just gonna sound even worse.
I know. No, we probably could have tried again. I like this song.
Yeah, no, I like that I can hear a nice, healthy banjo presence again.
Yeah.
Something that I haven't heard since album 4. Like, like this felt planned, and like this felt arranged.
So
this felt like
I
it had an arrangement, you know?
I don't remember. Was it you or me that wanted to do like the bouncy piano thing? I'm
gonna go ahead and take credit for this one. I think that was me. I think I was the one that brought up. I was feeling like Lumineers inspired.
Oy vey, Lumineers.
Like
RIP 2016, 24 and after 2016.
What are my plants while you're pouring out your...
Pour it up for 20. That's all that's in the jar is water.
Okay, then when you're done with that, you gotta refill.
I'll just piss in it.
Even better. Anyway,
Yeah.
Lumineers.
I don't care about the Lumineers. I don't give a shit about. I don't fucking care about the Lumineers.
You know, I like the Lumineers. I don't like. Actually, I thought I liked the Lumineers. Then I listened to like. I was like, I wonder what they're up to now. And then I listened to the new album, and I was like, nah, this is bad.
Yeah, the only Lumineers adjacent band I liked, and that I can still kind of. I can tolerate listening. I shouldn't say tolerate. I kind of enjoy it. It's like a guilty pleasure. Head in the Heart.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that,
I still like
listening to the album Homecoming Heroes always puts me firmly back in like a summer that does not have a year.
Yeah.
And I'm at the cottage on Lake Ontario, Anthony's cottage, and I'm just like, everything's nice. Everything's quiet.
No, I
feel like
feel
an escape music for me.
I feel oddly the same kind of about Head in the Heart and the Lumineers, that they like both of them feel like very like. I feel now I'm at the point where I feel nostalgic listening to them, but I don't know what I'm nostalgic for. Like they didn't have such a big presence in my life. Like during the years that I was listening to them, they weren't like my favorites or anything. They always just kind of felt like it was a very passive listen, but like somehow they managed to take me back to a time.
They don't write powerful songs.
No,
like that's not their thing. They're not like poet laureate level kind of shit, but like they're not even close. It feels like they make pithy little indie love songs, and they're enjoyable. They're calm. They feel good, and like I remember, like for me, I have a distinct memory of like being in the cottage and like Let's Be Still was on, and I'm just chilling and I'm looking out the huge bay window at the lake. And it just felt like, I don't know, peaceful. And I don't get that a lot anymore. Like I don't peaceful things, peaceful experiences are so hard now. Relaxing is incredibly difficult. I have not watched your most recent YouTube video.
No, it's not very relaxing.
Good. Minimalism and what?
Huh?
Minimalism and what?
Student loan forgiveness.
Fuck you, dude. I don't want to talk about that. All right, I'm gonna watch it. I'll have you know, I may. Oh no, probably not. You got a big presence, or you got a big following now.
Relatively.
Well, I may have been the first person to watch your video in Iceland.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
In that case, then you were the first person to watch it. Period, because they're 5 hours ahead of us. So you watched it 5 hours ahead before everybody, because that's how time works. Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome. I'm glad to make you Your deadline is 5 hours ago, Dave. I'm in Iceland. Okay.
Damn. Well, if it makes you feel any better,
it's 4 hours.
Yeah. This new video is not uplifting in the slightest.
You know, I feel like you've given a lot of. Let's stop getting sidetracked. We can talk about your YouTube channel after this.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go to Grandma's Christmas Shoes, because I thought, dude, this is like the funniest combo of songs, and nobody thought it was funny.
Yeah, like
nobody was like,
how did nobody get the joke?
Maybe they did, and they're just like,
oh, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get it, huh?
But, like...
It was, like, one of the ones where it's, like, sometimes telling a joke is not as funny as playing the joke.
Right. Mm-hmm.
It's like, you know, It's Always Sunny in No, just It's Always Sunny works because like sometimes when they're playing these outlandish and ridiculous things, they're doing it straight. You know, they act it like it's a drama, but they're shooting it like it's a comedy.
Right.
And it works like that, and it makes it really fucking funny. And I feel like what we did here was we took the song very seriously. We let it be slow and somber, but it just didn't land in the way that things usually do because we're all about being goofy.
Yeah.
We're all about doing stupid things that are a little bit like zany.
Right.
And then
like,
we were like, what if zany was quiet? And it was like, no,
that's a great way to put it. What if zany was quiet? Let's take a listen. This might be one of our longest songs. Actually, no. Mr.
really
Grinch
long.
might be our longest.
God.
But
we could not shut the fuck up this year. We were so full of ourselves in 2016.
Yeah. No, this came out of our principle of we can't, or I think this is us like trying to sidestep.
Sorry.
No, I'm dead.
Yeah, I think it's funny
my
still.
God, it's so fucking funny. I think this was us trying to sidestep the golden rule of we can't cover things that are already funny.
Yeah.
But I'm like, what if we took something that was like a dark humor, but we really leaned into the tragedy of it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. One of my favorite parts is like you didn't say eggnog. You're like, she been drinking too much.
Forgot that. Like, I remember it also when I was a kid. This was at the time when like middle schoolers are discovering complex emotions.
Yeah.
And my sister and her friends were like obsessing over Christmas shoes.
What?
Yeah, like they would like, because that's the time where you're like, oh, I want to feel something. It's so beautiful,
dude. Like I listen to shit like The Used and like My Chemical Romance. Listening to fucking Christmas shoes, it's just like, it's just a really good song.
Exactly.
Like that's like, dude, like grow up.
Have you heard of...
I'm telling middle schoolers to grow up. I'm bullying children.
Good job, Tom. Have you heard of this YouTube channel Darman?
Darman? No, I haven't.
It is some guy who like you know, it
took all of her medication.
Oh, did I miss the drinking too much? That's what I get for talking about Darman. You know what? Everybody who's listening, just go and look up Darman.
You can tell me about it later.
Yeah, it's a disappointing realization that we've come to this as a species.
Oh, it's a terrible.
It's the worst. Like kind of like it preys on people probably mostly. Wait. Send them back. I love it. Oh, we got a guitar. I forgot that there's like.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about the solo. It's bad.
I was just saying it's the same type of thing as like Christmas shoes. Like we're just gonna like we're going to force these like middle schoolers to feel like, I don't know, like ooh sad, like ooh big sad, like type thing.
What the fuck is? You're gonna just have to show me later.
It is so hard to describe. If you,
I actually don't want to hear it described.
I don't think you should. Actually, you should discover them the same way that I did, which was when I was still looking for jobs. Yeah. And like, you know, I was just typing in like remote like video production jobs, and you know, one of them was for like Darman Studios, and I'm like, okay, you know, let's take a look, you know, on YouTube or whatever, and I just clicked on one of their videos, and I was just like.
Good. I was waiting for that.
How do you feel about this segment? I love the delayed sir.
Oh, dude, this is my favorite part coming up, actually, when you get quiet.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, like the refrain.
They're like certain. I feel like there are certain times that I've recorded myself, like, you know, doing like a. There is so much left in this song. Good God.
No, there's nothing in there though.
I feel like there are certain moments that I have recorded myself where I've managed to make it sound like I did a hard cut off. Yeah, exactly. Where I did 2 different takes and spliced them together.
I remember you doing that, and I was like, kind of got like a little like, ooh, how did he do that?
I felt like you had a glitch in the Matrix.
Like getting that like really high pitch when.
Let me see if I can do it again. Wanna do it beautiful if great one. See, like, no, I can't. I don't know. I can't.
You gotta
like,
be quicker.
Yeah, like.
And you gotta get back to it even quicker.
If great one. Like, no, I can't do it. Like,
to look beautiful if great when grandma meets.
No, like I can't.
It's hard.
Yeah, no,
you can't do it.
I was hoping
You can't do it.
I was hoping that I couldn't do it, like, just because that proves, you know, just more.
All right, TikTok, it's the if when challenge.
Ew.
Nah, I don't know what I'm saying.
Okay.
All right, we've been doing this for a while.
have.
I think I'm starting to get shitted out. But
Yeah, that sounds right.
Let's.
No, there was one more thing on my mind, because like I was like I when I was listening to this album earlier, like I was, you know, as I did last month, you know, okay, everybody, just so you know, we have been never mind.
What were you gonna say to them?
I was just gonna mention.
You didn't want to run it by me?
No,
you didn't want to be like, I'm gonna tell them.
I am gonna tell them. Now that it's
okay. Yeah, I'll give you. Yeah, I'll let you do that. I'll
I'll
allow it.
Massaging Tom's dick with my foot under the table for the past 3 months.
Every time that we finish this, Dave goes to take a poopies, and he does it in the shower. And every time I'm like, God damn it, Dave, I'm sick of waffle stomping your poopies down the drainy drain. Please stop it. Anyway. In this universe we live together, I guess. I don't know.
That's right. The one where you bury the cats under the floorboards.
Oh God.
I was putting this together, and you know, I was listening to that song, and so on the shelf right there is, like, I don't know what you call, but like you probably can't see it from your angle, but it's like the little cards that you get at like funerals of my grandma.
My God. Is it a prayer card?
Yeah, no, it's not no, it is a prayer card. I saw my grandma's prayer card as I was like listening to the song. But like I was like it brought me back to when we were recording this and both my grandmas were still alive, and I was like,
this is what you get.
No, and I was wondering at the time, like, you know, will I regret making fun of dead grandmas when my grandmas are dead?
Well, what's the verdict?
Nope. I still think it's funny.
It's funny. Okay.
And I think, you know, both grandmas lived a long and healthy life. They died very peacefully, and so I have no regrets. You know what's I get no guilty feelings listening to me making fun of dead grandmas.
You know how funny this is? Us jacking our own dicks about how we think this joke is really funny. We're like, nobody thought it was funny, and us digging our heels into the ground and being like, fuck you, it's funny. Both my grandmas died for this joke. It's funny, dude. Shut the fuck up. Like, it's just us jacking our own dicks for like 5-10 minutes just about a song.
4 minutes and 47 seconds.
About something that like I wouldn't even give a second thought to, like, throughout the year.
God, no.
Yeah. All right. Well, O Come Emmanuel. I liked this one. This one I felt was like one where we started building the song.
Yeah.
In the song, like it's like you move through the song.
Mm-hmm. Like I like songs that, I'm sorry to be really uncomfortably basic right now. It's just the first one that's coming to my mind. Like Stairway to Heaven, for example. It's like
you like prog rock.
I have my moments with prog rock. I like songs that start with nothing and you don't even it's so subtle that everything is added in by the end of the song you don't realize, like, there's not like a big drop or anything, like you just don't realize how much has been built in. And I definitely took that mentality into this, but what steals the show for sure is whatever reverb, like springy reverb that you put on. What
do you even know what that instrument is?
I'm trying to remember. Was it a ukulele?
Yeah. Dude, anybody I showed this song to they're like, what is that? And I'm like, it's a ukulele.
Yeah.
And they're like, what? And I'm like, I was like, yeah, I just put on like a ton of this like shimmery reverb and it sounded cool. And then I was like, that's it.
I love that. I love that it's unrecognizable, and it makes me feel like
the banjo coming in.
Yeah. Sex.
This is the closest thing that we ever did to like a Sufjan style song
you're
for
right.
Christmas.
No, you're absolutely right. Even though we literally covered a Sufjan Christmas song.
That was so bad. I am so sad that did not come out better.
That's okay.
We'll talk about my disappointment later.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, no, like I really like the ukulele, and I don't know like where I came up with like the strumming pattern for the guitar. Like the ba 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 ba, but like I liked it, and I was like, this works.
It felt very. It's one of those things that does feel like a lot more intentional than like, you know, the slapdash. I don't know, first two albums where it's just like, let's just make noise until the song is over. Like it felt like there was some kind of just like rhythmic intention with all of the guitars.
The way that this builds on each other and nothing gets too much, nobody feels too off time.
Yeah,
it's very unlike us.
Absolutely. I think I feel, I don't know, there's just something, this is me being very, very overly self-critical, but like there's something about my vocals that like,
are you getting all hung up on the nasal thing?
I was breaking out of the nasalness, but there were some vocals that I was just like, I listen back to now. Is it
the O's on Rejoice?
I think so. It's the rejoice and like the calm, like, you know, like very, I don't know, like
it's whatever. It sounds great.
Yeah, like it doesn't like, you know, totally ruin it for me.
No.
But you know, if I did it now, I would probably be taking a little bit of a different approach. But
whatever. Of course you would. You're 29.
Yeah, I have nuance now.
Yeah.
But I think O Come Emmanuel is like my favorite of the traditional Christmas songs, like the church Christmas songs.
Yeah, me too.
I like how like mystical it feels.
Yeah, it does feel mystical. I think like God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen can hit that note too if you give it the chance.
Yeah.
But like I don't like it as much.
No,
I like O Come Emmanuel better.
Yeah.
This next one is Anthony's favorite. And it's a favorite. It's one of my favorites,
too. It's one of my favorites, too.
It's funny because, like, this has 70... Like, on the last few of our songs, we never have, like, a lot of listens.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the album, people tend to drop out.
Yeah. 70, 60 of these are Anthony.
Yeah, a lot of those are Anthony. But, yeah, let's rip it. Let's rip it.
I love it.
This one we just had fun with. It was another thing where I was like, I wanted to make a lot of noise. Kind of like how we did with Oh Holy Night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, whatever you did to the pedals in, like, whatever you're doing here, how did you do this? Whatever monstrosity is about to play, how did you do this? I don't remember.
I just kind of just felt it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just felt it.
Like, what pedals were you using? Because, like, the first time that was, like, a reverb pedal, right?
Well, it was Perseus, and there was just a huge amount of reverb that I put into it. I think that I borrowed Anthony's... I think it's called the Alter Ego. It's like a delay pedal.
That, like,
yeah. Like it's a good feedbacky, like. Oh yeah, and the car. Yeah, it is probably more the carbon
for
copy.
That 1 second, it sounded like the beginning of Oh Holy Night.
Yeah.
Like the. Yeah.
Dude, this is so grimy.
This like. And our splitter fucking up makes it even more grimy.
Yeah, let's see if we can fix this for ourselves.
There it is.
There we go.
This is the only time that like there's like distortion on our vocals.
Yeah,
I love it.
it works really well with this.
I love that. Is there bass in this? I don't think there is.
If there is, I don't hear it.
Yeah, if there is, it's completely unnecessary.
I don't really have the best headphones for it.
Yeah.
Dude, do you remember
No, there's
like
absolutely
partway
no
through
bass
this
in this.
song? We started like covering our mouths and like screaming.
Yeah, that was all. I remember, like, I don't know if you were actually doing this, but this is. I'll get to the. I'll bring this up when we get to the segment. But yeah, like. I think we. No, I don't know why that was.
I
Even
put my
a
whole
thought.
pussy into singing this one.
Yeah. Like, I think.
I have a hard time bringing your thoughts together. Just
No, I'm getting way too distracted by
the song.
the
Oh, it's
whiplash my
follows.
vocal performance is taking.
Stank.
That was like the section that was important to me to get right.
Yeah, dude, I had to edit you to
yeah.
get that to fit because I was like,
Yeah.
it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, no, it was. I think we had a little bit of trouble like timing up the vocals with like the rest of the track.
Yeah,
But we made it work. I was just saying, like I have a soft spot for the Jim Carrey Grinch movie.
Oh, me too. Wait.
Here.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Entangled nuts!
This is the
This
screaming
part. Like the you nauseate me. Like I was taking it right out of Jim Carrey's performance of the song.
Absolutely.
I don't know if that last part was it or if it's like coming back up, but there's
Dude, you waited so long
Yeah.
on those fucking words.
yeah.
And we just didn't get it.
This is the part. Like, you screaming like you're fucking institutionalized.
Like I'm somebody stabbing me and I need some help,
Like-
but I'm in the middle of a concert and nobody cares.
Yeah, like I don't think this is what you were doing, but all that's in my head is like you with a pillow to your face, like squeezing it tightly,
That's what I did.
screaming. That is what you did?
That's what I did.
Amazing. Okay, my memory serves me well. Oh, this is like
That was the most
Man.
strokes,
Like,
White Stripes ending I've ever heard do on one of our
like
songs.
the guitar solo that I did in this song is the most appropriate place for my kind of guitar solo because I cannot play guitar solos or I can play like melodies that I already know and like if I am asked to like freely come up with a guitar solo, it will always be bad and it will always like it's like it's just enough, like all my guitar solos are just enough to make you uncomfortable. and this was the perfect place for that kind of guitar solo, adding just enough discomfort for you
it's a good amount of tension and you don't know where you're going all the time. And nor do I whenever I do a guitar solo, honestly.
Yeah, and a solid return of the violin. I think this is the last time that we see the violin
Really?
in Ghost of Christmas
Putting
Present.
the viol in violin.
Oh.
Sorry, is that too convincing a vomit noise?
It's fine.
We're leaving it in, right?
Well,
You're not going to take the time to cut it out. Is it time?
absolutely not. I think it's time. Well, you've waited long enough. We have a special surprise. We have a, you think you may have heard the whole backstory on this album, but turns out if I turn off my night shift mode, it turns out we have a whole other insider look into the making of album 6.
I want to say, I do feel embarrassed watching this.
Really?
I get like embarrassment.
I don't. I love it.
Do. I just because like I was like, why did I do the Australian accent at all?
Who cares?
And like I felt like I was very meandering on my words.
Did it only update in SD? Jesus Christ.
No, there's a better quality of it.
Stop. Do you want to tell me what you're trying to do here?
What?
What are you trying to do here?
Fucking recording. Can't you fucking tell? It's Christmas. It's delayed.
Yeah, it's a little delayed
fucking
on.
computer. What are you
I think it's just because it's coming through Audacity on our end.
Thinking I don't know how to do the fucking recordings?
If you just think Pro Tools is just so hot shit, why aren't you using it?
I'll tell you what, because nothing really compares to analog. I don't know what that means, but nothing compares to it.
Hello, we are the ghosts of Christmas
I
presents.
don't need to record on here anymore.
And this is...
Oh, you didn't want the commentary? We're just making everybody listen to it?
I can add it in.
Oh,
Myself.
getting all the noise from
So I'm
the
gonna have to,
video.
yeah,
Right.
I'm gonna have to add it in myself anyway. Sorry, folks at home. We're gonna just make this easier on
making our latest
our end.
album.
I think that should do it.
Geese.
There it is.
That's so loud.
Fuck all of you.
Man, I thought it was real funny. I wonder, so we labeled that Geese laying. Do you remember what year we started really like committing to the theme?
It was 2.
It was 2?
I think it was 2. Yeah, I think it was.
No
I think it was that
fucking
early.
way.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The day before my birthday.
Hey Dave, wouldn't it be real cool if we had a shot like this, like right down the headstock so you can see you like growing up some gnarly solo? Huh?
I don't fucking care.
What the fuck are you telling me about? It'd be
It's not about the
fucking.
solo, it's
It'd be
about-
ripping.
It's about the music. Like,
No,
it's
you
about
little
the chord
shit.
progression.
No, it's about looking flashy and banging chicks.
When have you ever done that? I don't...
Never. But it's all about to change here now, isn't it now, Davey? Now, isn't it now, Davey?
work here.
Davey. Little shit.
No, this is the best part.
You really don't have the budget that we wish we had.
I love.
Last year.
I like how
Or
it goes
maybe it was
between
the first year
Australian,
that we started
British,
doing this, you know?
right? Like Louisiana Bayou,
Right. It's a little-
and
little red box.
Cockney.
Top of the line, probably about $1 million. I don't know exactly what the turnaround is here over across the path. Oh yeah, you want to check out some of my pedals? I got a full board here. So
I couldn't just not laugh.
Old fuzzbox. You see, and you turn this on, and you turn this on, you turn this on, and you get some really cool sounds. See, you just.
This destroys me every time.
You get the gist.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So this was
Just getting some field tests.
I'll elaborate a little bit after
I
this,
love the
but
art
like,
ho choice on this one.
like this was the first time that I really felt like I was
All right, so you know Dave.
that we were kind of like leaning into different personalities.
Yeah.
Because like in years past, I was just trying to just match your like loud as I possibly can energy.
Yeah.
And then this was the year that I was like, nah, you know, it's like no, like I don't need to be like as like I shouldn't try to match your energy, you know, because
Yeah.
I just don't have it. I'm incapable of like getting. I'm not incapable, but it just doesn't feel. I don't feel like at home in it. And I was like, I think I can really play up the like the
Where'd you fucking put those?
the pissed off, like, you know, like brooding, yeah, the art ho,
The brooding art ho.
the Velvet Underground one,
Yeah.
yeah.
Now, why the fuck would we do that?
Because I thought the
And, like,
lower
this-
temperature might get the more accurate sound of like ice and snow and things that are represented.
What
in
do you
winter.
even fucking care? You don't even want the music to sound remotely like music.
Exactly. I'm been getting on my nerves recently. You know, we started out as a great team.
Goodrich
back in
branding.
Yeah.
11 recorded.
Shout out Gritch.
Partridge in a Pear Tree, but ever since then, like, just the direction he wants to take things in is just he wants to make it actually sound good. Like, cool, actually listen to it. It's just not what I'm about anymore. I'm not about feeding the population what they want. I'm not about contributing to this capitalist view that we have.
Oh my god.
And some people call it what I want to express more avant-garde. I don't know if I necessarily believe that. I'm not gonna say it's false either.
The ambivalence of your character and how smug he is so funny.
Like that's the thing. Like
What we can do is,
because
make a
like
message on Facebook encouraging our fans.
yeah, I always had. Like even just like socially, I always felt like I had to like match the energy or like just the personality of everybody that I was around if I was going to be liked. Now we're getting real deep, and this was when I was starting to like grow up and like mature and be like, no,
Sometimes he has good ideas, little shitty bugger.
like. This is the first time that I'm realizing, like, no, I don't.
It's the social chameleon.
Exactly.
And you don't want to do that.
Exactly. And not only that,
I don't have the energy that fucking guy does anymore. Like that's insane.
But
I don't
like-
know what I was on. But, like I didn't do any drugs, but I was just always like super high energy.
exactly. Like, and
Christ.
similarly, like I didn't do any drugs up to this point, and like everybody always assumed that I was like a major pothead just because of how like, yeah, man.
I don't know
like.
any.
Tom?
It's funny because of the people I know. Nobody
Yeah,
ever assumed.
no, like I that was definitely more of a college thing,
Yeah.
for me for sure, and like you know, starting to work a little bit after that. My
got a new Christmas
coworkers are always like, "What? You're not just permanently high?" I'm like, "No, I'm just always chilling."
Nah,
I want you
man.
to take that guitar
Nah, man.
and
But like, yeah, how much? This would have been so much worse
You want me to put in the fucking password?
if we were
Yeah.
both just yelling at each other.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know?
you need balance.
Exactly.
just start recording. Just start recording anything.
Alright, whatever. I'll start a story. Whatever. You never
So
fucking think.
as you're playing, I just need you to think. Just think whatever comes to your mind when you think of Christmas and translate that.
This is really lame, but
into
it's
a guitar part.
You log. I'll run with it. I'll find it. It's fucking fine. I think Christmas is just amazing grace. Whatever you feel. Oh my God, yes. Okay, fucking stop. It sounds like shit. All right. Okay, whatever. Let's keep doing this.
Screaming Christmas into the melodic.
I love it.
I think we're onto something.
Oh, you playing drums really bad? I
Oh
love it.
my god.
You hitting the camera with the stick sends me every
Oh, I
time.
forgot
dude.
about that. But you gotta admit, I look real cool while doing it.
Sure do, bud. Were you trying to recreate the scene from Whiplash there?
Probably. Had Whiplash even come out yet? Probably.
So the violin is here. Mm-hmm. Last time we ever see it.
Yep. I don't know how you were doing that to your face.
This is how I get ideas sometimes. I just feel like I need to
if you're listening to the podcast version, you're clearly
watching
this
I
wrong.
feel so bad. Yeah, you can just skip ahead. Like, I don't know, like 5 more minutes.
We'll
is
put
it?
the time code in the podcast for what you should skip to. This is the time code if you're listening. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
We're just getting them out of here.
Wait, did you just say here's the time code if you're listening? Oh, you're gonna say it?
No.
But I think we.
You're gonna put it in the video?
It's all good. It's all good.
It's already almost
It's all
over.
good. It's all good.
Oh yeah, I thought it'd be funny if we put in like Django Reinhardt music.
I'll thank you. You know, I didn't think we would be able to do it. I know we have a lot of differences in this, but I think that's our strength. Like, you know, we're coming together with such different takes on music. And
I really fucking hate you a lot, but make some good music.
I hate
together.
you too.
No, I know, but the thing is I know you love me. It's a little weird.
I still don't know how I feel about that.
Whatever. Well, let's get on with it. Anyways, so our album will be available for download through Bandcamp, Spotify,
track,
Bands in Town,
cassette,
Bandcamp.
anything that.
I don't know if I said that already.
Real, authentic.
Just pretty much anything.
Natural nature. It definitely won't be released online. Sorry for our more up-to-date current fans.
Could you shut the fuck up?
You know what?
We don't. Tell me.
You can stop by Record Theater.
Hey, who's here?
Record Theater, rip Record Theater.
Rip Record Theater.
You know,
Shut the fuck up.
Man, I should have cut it.
No, I like it where you see us break. Dude, I love that you the best part of it was just line description. So okay, if you're listening,
that is the default if you're using like Final Cut or
yeah, I
iMovie.
know. I figured it just was like line description
Oh
for
my
all of the
God.
credits. Basically, it was incredible. All right.
Well, the best
man.
part of that is that you don't hear any of the songs from the actual album.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we did that so independently from.
Do you remember
ever making
how
music.
long that took us? Because I feel like
that was a
should've-
whole day that we did that.
I feel like it should have been, but I feel like I would have remembered if we wasted that much time.
I feel like I don't know. It must have been like intuitive that we just came up with bits and when you put them together.
Yeah.
They were strewn together in such a way that you could kind of have a cohesive kind of story.
Yeah. No, I think it was like totally like a spur of the moment. I don't remember any planning going into that. No, that's a good one.
Yeah, you know what? I rescind what I felt earlier where I was like, it makes me cringe.
No, it's funny that like it's like a little bit of different, but kind of on the same page. I don't know why I was putting it on a couple years ago, like with Robin in my presence, and I was like, I think this is funny. I'm gonna watch it, and she's like, oh my God, and
She didn't laugh once.
no, she like,
oh really?
And then she stuck around the entire time, and then she was like, I forgot that you did something in my favorite genre of
mockumentary?
Like it's like she like, you know, absolutely loves The Office, Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
And she was not expecting for that style of humor to come out so well with us.
Yeah.
But-
I am kind of surprised that like just doing an improv mockumentary yielded such a good result.
Yeah, no, I am too, and we'll never be able to like we never
could do that again. It's just like we just would need a
if we tried to do a direct sequel to that, I don't think it would.
No,
yeah.
I wouldn't try to do it. Ghost of Christmas Presents is dead. We're not playing characters anymore. This is just us talking about it.
Yeah.
Like
We've
if we
grown
wanted,
up.
if like we wanted to do something mockumentary, like I'd be willing to jump in on it. That sounds fun to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to do more other creative things.
I want to do more dumb shit.
I want to do a lot of dumb shit.
Because like now that I am in Buffalo for another year more than I thought that I was going to be. Maybe we can do some dumb shit while I'm in town.
I'd love to.
This might be the last year for a while that I'm right next door in town.
I know.
So let's do some dumb shit. You heard it.
Your boy wants to do some dumb shit,
folks. Man.
All right. Do we have any questions for was it 2016, 17?
I know I asked
7 to
mine.
16.
Where were you when?
9/11 happened or whatever.
Yeah. Where were
I
you
think
when
we're
you thought
done.
9/11 happened?
When I thought 9/11 happened?
When I read
I mean,
the
I was
current.
in first grade. I remember. Let's not do a 9/11 podcast.
Yeah, I'm good. Okay, well, that's weird. I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm a little tired too, man. Well, everybody, thank you for joining us. If you made it this far, congrats.
You get
You've
nothing.
wasted a lot of fucking time.
Actually, no. If you're listening right now, get a hold of one of us in one way, shape, or form, and DM us the word. What's a word?
You want them to DM us a specific word?
Just a word confirming that we made it this far into the episode, and I was relying on you for the.
Oh
for the
no,
random.
you don't gotta do that. That's asking so much. It's already so hard to get them to listen.
I know, but like maybe we
If
can
you
give them a
send
little.
it-
Maybe
like,
we can give them a little
listen.
shout out, a little lovely surprise in our next episode.
Listen, if you go to the town of Carmel by the Sea, California, you will find a oak tree in the center of town. And if you go to the south side, like the side of the tree that faces south, not you facing south towards the tree, if you look under there, there's going to be a root that it kind of humps over. It's almost like a cubby's underneath it. There's going to be a piece of paper under there, and if you open it, it's going to be a QR code. I don't like them either. They're everywhere now. But we used a QR code. If you scan that QR code, it'll put a 55-gallon drum of water-based lubricant in your Amazon cart. And that's how we'll know that you got this far in the podcast. Thank you. Everybody have a good night. Merry Christmas. Happy 9/11. 311 was an inside. No, that's a joke in a show. I feel like that's uncouth. I don't know what uncouth means. Don't die. Drive fast. Pass on turns. Good night.